Snaris here with Ninja Gaiden 4, presenting you with a guide on all the combat trials. This is combat trial number 5. You will die in one hit, and you have to fight 3 waves of enemies. I feel like I should mention, if you haven't come from my Ninja Gaiden 4 Master Ninja difficulty walkthrough, that this footage is all for my PlayStation, meaning it's out of sync a little bit in terms of the audio. That's why it's so low and why I don't put a lot of emphasis on it. And it took too long to fix, so I gave up on it. Now, you're constantly in the berserk state, so any key attack or bloodbind attack you do with Yakumo if you're using him is an instant kill, but there's just that many enemies that it just doesn't work. So what you want to do is dodge away from all these enemies, keep your block up when you have to, because it's vital for getting away from enemies or blocking attacks that you come out of an animation for. Because when you come out of an animation, you can get hit by anything. You know, make sure to use your ultimate attacks whenever you can, but just make sure it's safe to do so. Sometimes use the flame Ninpo to take out the enemies in the air when they're flying around, but generally stick with the force push. So I'm using that right now, probably a bit of a mistake, but it gets rid of most of them. And it's just a jetpack guy and a few Ninpo. If you stay away from the jetpack guy, he becomes a lot more passive. Just kind of keep the block up, keep blocking attacks they have, keep away from them, build up your Ninpo. That was close, that should have killed me. But you saw how I flashed red and my guard broke. Yeah, the next attack, if there was another one, would have killed me, but it didn't because I was able to survive. So charge up the ultimate, kill this Tengu with the first one. And it's still not enough, actually, so I use the second one. Now, block up, back away, get the block up, just keep dashing away. Use your Ninpo. I should have used the force push right there. I used it by accident. My block got broken again. Charging up my ultimates, and I went to dive in, and it completely missed. 2 of these shuriken guys, they're going like crazy. They're dodging all over the place, dropping mines, throwing electric shurikens, they're dodging all over the place, and I'm panicking like crazy. And come on, switch to your force push, just use it, just get rid of them. They're so dangerous, just get rid of them, hurry up. But no, I used the flame instead because it uses up more, and that was a mistake using up more because I could have saved it for another force push. I just want to use it on the flames, it kills the demon in front of me, and I narrowly dodged a rocket. And these guys are all dangerous, so use your key attack to take out the rocket launcher guy if you want, or if not, just use either the flame to take care of them, or use the force push to line them up, because it carries an infinite distance, that force push. Another lucky dodge. Like again, this is mostly skill, but luck does play a bit of a factor into this. You notice multiple times I should have died. This is one of, if not the hardest combat trial there is, so don't feel ashamed if you die heaps. You know, it happened to me, it took me like 2 or 3 hours before I finally got it. And yeah, that's it. Good luck to you.